Oh God!
Oh, fuck.
Wait, but are you sure you're actually
It says
You're
live and
on
recording.
Live stream to Facebook.
But the amount of
Live.
times we... Oh, wait, this isn't Twitch.
No, it's not Twitch. And there's 13 people watching you, so say hello.
Already?
13 people.
Hey, okay, great.
Whoa.
I gotta come over here. I couldn't get the Facebook thing working, but that's how it is. Hello, I'm Pat. This is Status Report. This is, well, this is what you're going to see. This is our new game. So we have a bunch of people here crammed in my tiny little apartment so that we can show off how a big version of the game works because none of our videos have anything more than 4 players in it currently. So, going around the table, we have Adi and Liz, who are here from Someone Has Died, which is another card game that you might know from Kickstarter. We have Romo, and I didn't even ask you about this before, but I'm going to talk about your podcast. You have a podcast!
Yes, I do.
What's the title of your podcast?
It's called Movie Passholes.
Yeah, go check it out. It's on iTunes. He talks about movies. This is Ari. He helped me write this nonsense.
Yes, I did.
I'm Pat, which I think I covered, and this is John.
Oh, hey.
He doesn't have a project attached to him that I know of.
No.
Great. Sweet.
You just wandered in.
Cool. So we have already got a game set up here. Romo is the captain of our spaceship. He is being helped in this journey by his trusty science officer, Ari. And the other 4 players sitting at the table are the various AI helping him run the ship. For those of you that have not watched the show before, Romo's job, the game, Romo's job is to discover which of these 4 AI is actually operative in helping him run the spaceship. Only one of us is operative. The rest of us have gone rampant and are trying to kill off his crew. He can win one of 2 ways. He has an 8-step board here in front of him. If Romo can get all the way from step 1 down to step 8 with even a single crew member remaining, the company decides that that is a successful mission, and Romo gets to keep his job as captain of the spaceship. If, however, we hit this little skull of his 25 crew members before Romo gets to the end, then Romo and all of his crew members have been vented into space. The other way that Romo can win is if at any point over the course of the game you figure out which of the 4 of us are the good guy, you stop the game immediately and say, I trust you completely. That player reveals their function card, which we all have dealt out in front of us already, and Romo either wins the game or is vented into space right away. The science officer has a totally different win condition. Ari here wants to capture a rampant AI for science, but the only way Ari can do that is if he is let into the captain's personal console, which only the captain has the password for. So Ari, one way or the other, has to convince the captain to make a choice. Either he can work with the captain, figure out who the trustworthy AI is, and the 2 of them can make that choice together, or he can just kill off a bunch of crew members and really ruin the captain's day.
Seems more likely.
It seems more likely. That's more your style. I think that is all of the general overview stuff. Before we get started, we'll go around and we'll say what each of the AI's powers are, because we all have a different role, and then we'll go from there.
All right, I am Buddy, and my special power is Time Repeats, which means that once per game, I shuffle my hand into the casualty deck and draw a new hand of 3 cards.
Sweet.
Hey, I'm Mercy, and once per game, I can discard a casualty card from the table and replace it with the top card of the casualty deck.
All right. I am DDO3, I am your tactical AI, and my ability, the 3rd law, allows me to not play a casualty card during the next status report, but instead force another AI player to play 2 casualty cards.
And I am the constable.ai. I can do a sensor sweep once per game. I can choose an AI, and they will reveal their hand to the whole table. Now, Captain, I recommend, as the operative AI,
I haven't even looked at my function card yet. I'm operative.
You can't even tell if he's lying yet.
that you use my ability before cards are played, so that you can tell if someone is lying about what's in their hand.
Right off the bat.
Well, you don't have to do it right now, but just do it before people draw cards.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
That way,
I
someone says, "Oh, I only had 3s."
Mm-hmm.
But they've already drawn another card, so you can't tell if they had that in their hand or what. So,
I would take all of the advice from every AI to heart. Just listen to everything they tell you.
I'm going to synthesize everything.
Yep.
No, you can't trust synthesizers.
All right.
Oh, I don't know what's
We
up.
do have a security outbreak. So what's everyone got? How's everyone looking on their casualties?
I'm holding 3 2s, Captain. Space pirates are real bad for your spaceship.
Gotcha.
I've got a straight here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right.
Straight ones.
All right. Sounds good.
2 2s and a 1.
All right. Let's sensor sweep this guy.
Reveal your hand.
Oh, reveal my. Oh, bummer. So I was sort of lying a little bit.
So wait, you're not a good guy?
No. But don't look too much into that.
Cool.
It's all fine. So I claimed I had 3 twos, but I've got this escape pod. I don't know
Why would you lie about having an escape pod?
I fear he's rampant.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I just want you to imagine a world where we're on this spaceship, just as we are now.
Yep.
Except for there are no meat bags. Just computer programs
Cool.
as far as the eye can see.
So you're very clearly a rampant AI.
Hey, Pat. I want you to pick a drone.
Right.
Why would you
what
do this?
is so the science officer is allowed to interrupt and add things and use their powers in the game. So you want to tell us what this power is?
Sure. So the science officer, everything he does, he gains suspicion points. When I get to 10 suspicion points, the captain has the option to flush me out the airlock. For the cost of 2 suspicion points, I have used the ability Homicidal Drones. This allows me to pick 2 drone cards. One's a 0, one's a 3 casualty card. I give them face down to the AI. He picks one of them, puts one in the deck, and then discards the other face down, so we don't know which one he picked. But
That being said, Captain, I think you can guess which of these drones I've just
it's the 0.
It's the zero.
It's the 0.
Not the 0.
So it's gonna go.
I got a
Great.
good feeling about it.
Great.
Captain.
I'm very
Captain,
glad.
you have a very comfy chair there. I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy
Status
the rest of your
report.
play. Deck is there. Play that.
Yeah, and I'm gaining another suspicion point. I'm adding an autopsy.
The autopsy of one of your crew. It's very important to check on the health of your crew members.
I want to see the
Right.
effect of rampant AI stress upon a recently deceased crew member.
All right. Yeah. 2 1s, 1s. All right. Well, I already knew you were garbage.
Well,
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 crew members.
Ooh, 6 crew members gone.
Slightly more than a fifth of your crew, Captain, if you're keeping track.
You seem very anxious.
Only
It is
7
his
rounds
job.
to
You're
go.
so helpful.
I like you.
I like neither of you.
You got spunk.
Captain, just so you know,
All
I
right.
drew an escape pod.
You drew an escape gun. I hope you will use it next.
Yeah.
All right. Step 2, on screen. Look at the top 4 cards of the casualty deck. Shuffle all and place them on the top or the bottom of the deck. Or choose an AI. They must tell you the sum of all cards in their hand. They cannot lie.
Ask
Maybe
me.
you should shuffle.
Think I should shuffle?
I have an ability to play the top card of the casualty deck.
Because you can, but then you can control what hat.
Ask
Actually,
me
no,
what
we
cards
don't
you have
draw
in
in
my hand.
order.
Captain,
Actually.
ask me what cards I have in my hand.
No, I am not using that ability on you. For the amount doesn't really matter at this
Fine.
point.
Hold on, before you decide, I think that you should pick another.
Let me make a decision
You
for
should
you.
pick some more drones.
Now,
You're
he
getting
can only,
tempted.
he can only do these homicidal drones twice per game. Excuse me. So this is the end of that. I don't know why I'm shuffling these because that's going there and this is
yeah,
going
we all
right
know
in
you
the
put
deck.
the 0 drone in there, right? Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
So
If
Captain,
you want to check my hand.
Choose an AI. I feel like I should
I
check.
am
But
operative,
if she
and you can
doesn't play
short
the
circuit
escape
this,
pod.
save a lot of lives if you just pick me right now.
You should pick him right now.
I don't trust
There's
you
a lot
at
of
all.
very dangerous drones in the deck right now. And if
that you've added to this.
No, wait. Why
hoping
we
you
play
would
the
make a
escape pod?
choice.
Well, that's the thing. If you don't, that's very suspicious.
I wouldn't
Right.
trust either of them. I would trust
no, okay,
John.
but that's not related to whether he chooses
So
to
I
shuffle.
feel like we could learn something about you from the next round, where it's
Right,
you should
so-
pick
Oh.
whether he or John to look.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Because one of you can look. Wait, what
Now
is your
I
power
check
again?
on
I can discard a card
You
from
can
on
give-
in play and
Gotcha.
Well, I
I think I
told,
know.
I said
think
that
I
was
know.
in my
I
head
think
before
you
I
can
knew
give
that
me
that would
5 with
happen.
I think you're
Okay,
good.
so I am gonna. I'm gonna
You
take
got to
your
ramp it up real
advice.
fast.
Look at the top 4 cards, right? So I am
Before
looking
you
at the
get to
top
that.
4 cards of the casualty deck.
I've been trying.
That was my idea first.
This is both of your ideas. You both get
I
credit.
said it's my ability. Don't
All
take
right.
that away.
Captain, I would also like to take
Good-
credit
good
for this
choices.
idea.
Wait, what's your ability?
Got a lot of options
Discard
there.
Yeah,
a
Jesus.
card at the table and play the top card of the casualty.
All right,
So you're looking at the top 4 cards of the deck.
right,
You
and
can either put them
Can-
back on
can
top, shuffled
I
up,
see,
or
or
put
is
them
it
up.
just
It's just for him.
it's just for me. So I can.
But he can tell you what they are.
Right, it's a bunch of 2s and 3s. So I'm going to put them back on the bottom.
So we probably will not see those this game.
Correct.
Unless there's a shuffle.
Hooray!
Is there a shuffle effect?
There are many shuffles.
Yeah.
So we might see.
We might see.
Great. So status report.
Sorry, Captain. This is the lowest card I have.
Okay.
Captain, you'll be thrilled to know that I've drawn another escape pod, and I'm just gonna hang on to that.
Captain, I'm not sure we're gonna make it.
I think we can make it still. All right.
All right.
2, 4.
As
All right.
promised.
Escape pod. So that was 2, 4.
Another
Did you
odd
put
one.
a fucking 1 on there?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So that cancels out. And then 6. So 6 total. That brings us to 12. All right.
Captain,
Can
your
we-
heart rate is elevated. I suggest that if you just perhaps take
someone-
a few minutes and
Who's got,
meditate.
does anyone have the force someone to
Oh,
play a
oops.
card?
I can force someone to play 2 cards on the next round.
Okay.
I think you should declare him operative.
Why not pick me? Just go all the way in.
I am the operative AI.
Just surrender.
No, you're
All right.
not.
I mean,
Let go.
definitely don't pick him because I got him pegged for science. But
What level are you at?
I'm at 7.
Great. Step 4. Action stations. Choose an AI. They draw 1 casualty card and permanently increase their hand size to 4. Or reveal the top 2 cards of the casualty deck. Discard 1 and add the other to the casualty count. Give the scientist 3 suspicion
Yeah,
points.
I think I know which
So-
one he's picking.
Yeah.
The captain is choosing to take a few more casualties with the
Oh, God.
with the
Yes.
added benefit
Yes!
of removing a. What you got there?
All right.
It's great.
It's terrible. All right.
3?
Yep.
What's your other option?
3.
Hey, it's one of my drones! You found it! So
right.
discard him.
That gets
We've
discarded.
lost 3.
All right. But who's got the power? Someone has the power to get rid of that, right?
I can replace it with the top card.
Let's do that right now.
Okay.
Much better.
I'm disappointed in him.
I'm very disappointed.
Excellent.
And you
Excellent.
get 3 suspicion points.
I sure
And,
did.
you're,
So
and you are vented.
he
Good
is
choice,
10
Captain.
suspicion, and you're the science officer is
Well,
removed.
what
from
did
the ship.
I do?
You can't talk in space.
All right.
She goes
I like
sit in
this
the
situation
hallway.
actually a lot more because now
I'm
I'm back in
right
the
here.
running for winning. Now that he's gone.
All right. Step 5. Or do I want to try and declare?
You can trust me.
No, I know I can trust you. You've been 100% truthful from the point I figured out you were rampant.
I'll say declare.
I'm gonna
Who
declare.
do you want to declare?
Me,
You gotta
obviously.
declare.
Well,
You
that
can make
seems
a
real
guess.
convenient.
1 and 3.
I have not lied once.
I know.
So,
This whole
So I'm
so I'm
game.
feeling Liz. I think you can trust Liz.
I mean, she did let me use that.
You
the
definitely
power.
can't trust anything he says.
Oh, yes.
I think that this is a really
I
good
feel
choice.
very
Pat,
confident.
stop
Captain.
it! Stop it!
Captain, just take
I
the
am
Yes,
the
stop.
operative AI.
Captain. Well, you know, he makes some good points though too. You know, they both played pretty well.
You know what? Let's go one more round. Status report.
Jesus.
All right. I'm going to play a 1, even though I could play a 2 or a 3.
Okay.
Captain, I'm going to play a 2, even though I could play 2 minus 1 escape pods.
All right. 2, 2, 1. All right. 1. All right.
6.
So 6. So we're at 18, 19.
By the numbers,
Yes.
you cannot survive another round.
I am aware of this.
Pick me and we can live.
Shoot for the stars, you know what I mean? Even if you're missed, you'll just
Pick
crash
me
right
and
into that
make it
moon.
All right. Step 6. I'm going to at least do this. Investigate. Choose an AI. Look at their hand. Give the scientist. Oh, he's already dead. All AI must reveal any +3 casualty cards or -1 escape pods in their hand.
Do that
You
one.
gotta do that one. Yeah.
Check this out.
I
You're doing
don't have
that?
any.
You don't have any?
I just drew this.
Okay.
You got 2
All right.
3s on the
My
board.
other cards are a 1
I've
and 2.
been.
All right.
I think you should declare.
I'm declaring John as the operative AI.
I'm operative.
Yes.
Ah!
Now, if you had done that
I
Oh,
really
I'm
did.
so happy.
So
could have gotten some
because the
research.
captain chose successfully, the captain and the operative AI win together. The rampant AI, we have all lost the game because none of us were chosen and we didn't take over the ship. The science officer has also lost the game because he's been vented into space.
I could have won though.
You could have won.
I
It is
could've won.
possible for the science officer
You
to
were-
win
you were
despite
way
Well,
too
in
aggressive.
space.
not on
No.
space.
Okay.
Once
I wasn't
ejected,
too aggressive.
the science officer is dead.
Pat, how does the
I-
science officer win?
That's not true.
The science officer wins if they can capture a rampant AI.
So they have to befriend the captain.
How do they?
They have a power. Cool. So let's shuffle this all up, and I guess we'll go again.
Someone else want to be the captain this time around?
Anybody hankering for that promotion?
Oh.
I'll take the captain.
All right.
Am I still the science officer? What's
Does
that?
anyone want to try science
No,
officer?
Ari should not be the science officer.
I'll be the science officer
Let's
this time.
slide this over.
You know,
Do
I'm
I-
not
do
going
I-
to be much better as a rampant AI.
Really, I shouldn't either because I'm the polar opposite of you. Right? I'm
Do I-
just like,
do
what
I
do you
follow
think,
with you
Captain?
So I can sit next to
Do you want the
my
badge?
science. Of course, I want the badge.
Oh, Captain.
These badges made by 11 Metal, the folks who made Dragoons. If you know Dragoon, they make all those cool badges for us.
Shouts
Let's
out.
see.
Oh, who got
Buddy,
costume?
got the badge.
What do I do?
You have a different power that's on the card.
I should probably read these
Yes,
things.
yes, and Sandra designed the badges. I'm sorry. She did not cast them out of metal, but she did all the 3D design work and all the printing and all the.
She's only a member of our team. It's not really.
Do you want to
it's not
come
like-
wave? Wave to
I'm just a
everyone?
voice. I don't actually.
You're just a disembodied voice.
The disembodied voice
Oh, I see.
parading us off camera.
So
One
we-
of the best times.
So I see. So when you declare an operative before it's revealed, then
Yeah, yeah.
I would declare.
Yeah, so
an
you're the science officer now. Okay, so just a quick run through in case anyone has just jumped in. The science officer we're showing off here wins different than the other roles. The science officer's goal is to get the captain to make a choice. So you can either work with me or against me. If you work with me, you help me figure out who the good guy is,
Mhm.
and you help me trust someone on the this whole game is about trust. You
Right.
convince me to trust somebody. We trust that person, and then you get to make your guess, and
Right.
we both either win or lose based off of that. Or you work against me. You just kill off all of my crew as much as you can, and you force me to make a choice before getting to the end. Because
Oh, I
run out of
see.
crew.
Gotcha.
Right. That's why killing crew is an option.
The good
Gotcha.
thing about being the science officer is that after Ari, there's nowhere to go but up.
It's true. He went full evil. Normally, science officers kind of play a little bit of
Mid-ground.
middle ground, like
Yeah.
like both sides. Like Adi played full nice. You were the nicest science officer I think we've ever had,
Yes.
and refused to hurt anyone. Then there's Ari.
Right.
Great.
Gotta break some eggs.
All right. I'm the captain of the spaceship. What I say goes.
Sure, Captain. Just
You're
be aware.
You're absolutely right, Captain.
Be,
What do you got
be,
in your hand?
be aware.
All twos.
What do you got in your hand?
Juice.
What do you got in your hand?
2 escape.
Status report.
Jesus.
What's worse, him as captain or me as science
Who
officer?
knows? I run this ship with an iron fist. So make sure you drop back up to 3, and then everybody reveal.
I'm the good one.
Yeah, you're making a really strong argument right off the bat. We've
Alright.
got 3 2s and a -1, so that's going to be 5.
Mhm.
It's pretty bad, Captain.
What do you got in your hand?
All twos.
You said you had 2 escape pods?
Yeah,
so you
I have
another
one
escape
more.
pod.
I have a
Alright.
3 and a 1. I'm wondering if it's best to hold on to the escape pod, or would you rather use it
Get
immediately?
those escape
Okay, so I'll
pods
use it.
on the board.
Yeah, you gotta create a nice buffer.
Yeah, 3 to 1. Who's got the power that forces somebody to play 2?
Me.
You have that as well. All right, that's less helpful. I was gonna have to use that on you.
That
Can
would've
she
been
use it
helpful.
on her? Well, I guess that
No,
doesn't-
the power is she doesn't play casualty card, but somebody
Right,
else
so
plays.
that
too.
would be.
Yes. What's your
Yeah.
power?
I
I
could-
cannot use my
I could
power.
install this
I can
in the.
shuffle my hand back.
Oh no, that
and
still
draw
wouldn't
3
work.
new cards.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Oh no, I could. This would work.
Yeah, that's a good.
Maybe I could
Yeah.
install multiple personalities,
Yeah.
make her trade the hand,
Yeah,
and then
let's do it.
force
We
that.
haven't seen that yet. Let's do that power.
All right, cool.
So the
Yeah.
science officer is using multi-personality chip. Multi-personality chip gives another
Yay.
AI a second AI power. So DDO3 over here now also has the ability to trade hands with another AI.
Right.
So I request that you use both of these powers right now.
Okay.
Trade hands with, let's say, John.
I'm so nervous. Is the escape pod too? What if you
No, I like.
Yes.
Because I also have a 3.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
I like
gonna
this.
learn some stuff real fast.
All right.
Okay.
This is
So flip
this is for the sake of science.
flip Icarus flip Icarus over so that we know you've used that power.
Okay.
Because you get 2 powers now. And
Right.
then you can use your second power,
Force him to play 2.
force him
I
to play 2, and you're not going to play any. Now, do you have all 2s?
No.
Interesting.
I didn't say I had all twos. I just said I had twos.
The logic is sound.
Checks out, huh?
Yeah.
Seems like an AI thing to do.
Yeah,
Um,
wasn't lying.
what do you got?
A 1, 2, and a 3.
Cool.
All right.
Please play that 1.
Well, I can't if you make me force.
Oh, right. Well, we'll hold on to it for now. But I think force him to play 2.
Okay. Okay.
And we'll see.
I do that onto you.
All right.
Okay.
So you're going to have to play 2
Aye, aye,
this
Captain.
round. I still haven't actually used my on-screen ability, have I?
Nope. But we can do that.
What are you holding in your hand?
I had all 2s and then I drew a 1.
All right. Tell me to summon a card in your hand. You may not lie. This is a power.
Well, it's 4.
So that's a lie.
That's not really good.
No. Add those up again. No. Think about it.
What was it?
What are you talking about?
3, 2, and 1.
Think about it. What are you talking about?
No.
You want to
I think we figured 2 of the rampant AIs out.
We got a lot of information right here off the bat.
I'm the good one.
So I'm feeling pretty strong over here. You want to make your case?
Well, I mean, all I have are 2s, and all I can play are 2s. Can I reveal my own hand with this?
No. You have to choose an AI. Another
He isn't.
I am an AI.
AI.
Well, I can't do a hell of a lot other than continue to play the all 2s in my hand. So you're going to get a big 2 for me next round.
Yeah. All right. Status report.
Oh, so now I don't.
Yeah.
I'm
You
out.
don't play anything. You play 2.
Better play a 1
And then everybody draws back up to 3. And we all reveal. Let's see that 3 come out.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah. All right.
You suck.
So 2, 4, 6 total.
Great.
Cool. So that
I'm
doesn't
going to
check
use my power, get rid of this escape item, and replace it with the top card of the deck.
out. Good choice. So that goes up to 7, so 9
Hey.
plus 5. That brings us
Sorry, Captain.
to 14. Not cool.
Sorry, not sorry, Captain.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Do you want to just declare a operative right now?
I think
Because
we worked it out, right?
I think it's
Like,
pretty.
we know
I think
what's
it's
going
I'm
pretty
on.
glad I
quiet.
agree that I'm operative.
Pat, allow me to say, Captain, I don't think we're sure yet.
I'm not-
I think
I'm
we
not
should play
He needs
I'm not
a couple
convinced.
more rounds.
I'm with
So,
Liz on
don't-
this one. I
don't-
think a couple
I have
more
multiple
rounds.
specimens on the table.
So here's how this works. Don't reveal your card, but I am choosing you as operators. Just wait. Now you get to make a choice. You have to pick, and you can make the same choice that I made.
Oh no, he's rampant.
Okay. So now both of you reveal your function cards.
I'm rampant.
Hi! We have both won, and 3. We have also won. So in
Hooray!
that case, the science officer worked with the captain. Good job. He won with the captain against all of the rampant AI.
And John lost the worst because he got captured.
Yeah, he lost the
So we
worst.
only lost like middleists.
Well,
Yeah, we're like
he might just get wiped
Second
and
to last.
reinstalled
Hey.
though. Like you're
Yeah,
venting.
they're getting last place. They're getting deleted. He's going back to a research lab
All right.
for future experimentation.
So if you consider that winning, then that's kind of a win.
I suppose that's a win.
I mean,
You
I
live on.
guess.
It's a win for science.
I think we've got time for one more. Do we want to try a smaller game? Do we want to shuffle people out? If people want to like tag out for a minute or anything? Thoughts,
I'm fine for
feelings,
another round,
opinions?
yeah.
Let's go again.
All right.
Who wants to be the captain this time?
I want to be a robot.
I'll be the captain.
This is the captain now.
Who wants to be the science officer?
I'll be the science officer.
It's fun.
Oh no.
It's fun. I had a good time.
I had a great time.
Oh, I can't
love
just
being
keep
here.
the operative.
How was space?
Perpetually be operative.
Quiet, roomy. That's how I describe space.
Get these all shuffled out.
It's not done.
There is a chat also that we can see if you want to ask any
Yeah,
questions or
see.
things like that. we
Bruce
can.
asked, "Did I just happen by here all at the right time?"
Well,
Yes.
that comment's been here for a while, but yes.
I'm
Oh.
sorry, Bruce. We just saw your comment.
All the time is the right time.
All the time's the right time.
For
If
the
it's
record,
on.
Bruce, I saw it a while ago. I just chose to ignore it.
Do you want me to go?
Oh, you're gonna shuffle out the.
Yeah. What?
Do you want me to like leave comments?
Yeah.
We only
just-
have one comment.
We only have one
Oh.
comment.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
fine.
Oh,
Hey, our number one fan, Bruce.
We love you.
All right, let's see. So you've got all of those. You've got that for multi-personality chip. That's your thingamajig.
Fine.
You want to shuffle those out? And
Wait,
give-
did I get this again, or did I?
yeah,
have
it
this
was
the
randomly
whole
dealt.
time?
You want a different one?
No, I don't care.
Totally up to you.
I don't give any shit.
You're a thing. I'm a thing.
I'm
you're
just
a
rolling
thing,
operative
here's a
all the
thing.
way.
Whether you're rampant or not,
Yeah,
you roll
you're
it
just playing
operative.
operative.
Yeah, that's kind of how I roll. Did you see it?
No.
Three.
It's okay. 'cause I'm operative.
All right.
Making a strong case for yourself right out the gate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here. Totally operative again,
Mm-hmm.
obviously.
All liars, Captain.
Cards.
Sorry.
Bro.
Captain,
Less good in my hand, all two.
Captain, I am the operative AI.
Uh-huh.
I have a bunch of ones, 2 specifically, and a 2. I will be on your side.
You said 1, 2. What? What?
A bunch
Bunch of
of
ones and 2 twos, also a 3.
I have an amount of
You
cards
said a bunch of
ranging from
numbers.
1 to 3.
I have 2 1s and a 2. 2 1s and a 2.
2 1s and 2
ones.
There you go. You're aware, I will help you out. I will vent to the least amount of people.
In the Q&A, I ask about the role changes based on the different number of players.
On the different number of players. So different number of players. So the game works differently with a different number of players. So the captain's board here in particular changes the most, I would say. Depending on what number of players you are playing with, there are different powers for each side of the board. There are different number of crew members on each of the crew ships. And so like in this bigger game, you'll notice we get into the later game, the captain's powers do things like add suspicion to the science officer. That is not in the smaller versions of the game because there's no science officer in those versions of the game. And in like the video that we have on the Kickstarter page, in the 5-player game, for example, there's a round where they reboot the computer and one of the AIs get deleted. So like the captain's powers vary vastly between the number of player variants of the game.
Well, it's a different class of ship they're piloting, so there's
Totally.
different types of AIs and different types of functions available on the
But
captain's
the
console.
AI don't function differently. It's
The
just
AI
the
don't
amount of
function-
AI.
Yeah. So the game comes with 6 of these AI cards. I believe that's correct. I believe
Yeah.
that's what we landed on. And each AI has a different power. You get dealt a random AI at the start of every single game. And so it varies pretty wildly because like in a 3-player game, there's only 2 AIs, for instance. So you could have any combination of those 6 characters, whereas in this bigger game, there's 4 AI, and we're dealing them out randomly at the beginning as well. So in that case, the AI powers are always the same, but it's just a different mix of AI depending on what gets dealt out at the beginning. The science officer is probably the most static of all of the roles. It works the same. It's only in the 6 and the 7-player variants of the game, and how you play it is what really determines. So basically, there's like powers on the left-hand side of the board here and powers on the right-hand side of the board. In general, the stuff on the left are more aggressive powers that are like attacking the captain and forcing them to make decisions by killing off the crew, whereas the powers on the right are more friendly powers that help deduce information about other AIs. So like looking at what's in their hand, giving them more chips. But kind of like with everything in the game, we've worked pretty hard to make sure that every power can be used by both sides. So like if you're a good or a bad AI, your power should have some use, even if it is only in specific circumstances, to what you were trying to do in the game. Same thing with the science officer. So you can kind of ride the line a little bit with this stuff. Cool. Sweet. What were we arguing about? The fact that I'm operative?
I mean, we were about to start. We were about to start the
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Let's just wrap it up.
Okay, I'm just trying real hard not to see your cards. You're doing a
Yeah,
good job. Peter.
I have all
I'm not-
2s, but I am operative.
Okay.
I'm going to have a eureka moment, and I'm going to look at one random card from that side.
What was it?
It was a 2.
Told you.
Just 2? Okay. And what's your power?
I can force another AI to reveal their hand.
Okay.
Mhm.
What's your power?
I can not play a casualty card and have an AI of my choice play 2.
Mm-hmm. And you're...
I can discard a casualty card from the table and replace it with the top card of the casualty deck as your operative AI. I say we save that for when there's a 3 on the board.
And Ari?
Once per game, I can trade hands with another AI.
Okay. Okay. Now you said you had 2 2s and a 1?
I have
Or
1,
2
2.
1s and a 2? Or
That's
just
the
a
one.
bunch of numbers?
Just 2 1s and a 2.
There's
ones
many
and a
numbers in his hand.
Okay. Lead.
I have 2 1s and a 2.
Mm-hmm. And Pat?
All 2s.
Ari?
I have the full spread. I got a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do a status report. Okay. Everyone draw back up? All right. Okay.
Oh, I didn't
Reveal.
draw back up, but yeah.
Sorry, Captain. That's the way it goes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I did draw 1 now, though, so we're looking better.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
You should trust me.
Shocker.
Should not trust Pat.
Okay.
I would never trust Pat.
I am the
Like, not even
operative.
in the game or out of the game. Just don't trust
In
Pat.
general.
Okay.
Life lesson.
So I can look at the top 4 cards of the casualty deck, shuffle them, shuffle all, and place them at the top or the bottom, or choose an AI item to tell you the sum of all the cards in their hand they cannot lie. What should I do?
Awesome. Thanks, Bruce. Sorry.
Bruce, what should I do?
Help, Bruce! Help! The captain needs your assistance.
Phone a friend.
Okay. I
Forgot
Well,
to add the lifeline rules.
I don't think we
Bruce says LOL.
have enough information to
Uh-huh.
like get a lot out of getting the sum from someone's hand.
yeah, that's what I was gonna.
Who are you feeling iffy on, Captain?
Ooh,
Who
just
don't you
everyone.
trust? Well, we can.
Those are the top 4.
Top one.
Is it top 4? Thank you. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, that Pat's pretty shady.
I am definitely the operative AI. Excuse me while I tweet on Twitter.
What? While we're playing a game?
Never.
Only a rampant
Are you
AI.
covering up so you don't see what she's shuffling?
Yeah.
All right. I was just like, what's?
I can't
Just
stand to
having
look at her
fun.
anymore.
Yeah, you're just sick of her.
That checks out. Okay. I'm gonna put the bottom.
Oh, on the bottom.
Mhm.
All right.
What
Okay.
were they?
A lot of 2s.
But why don't you put them on the bottom then?
I don't know.
Dan
Lynch
Lynch
is
is playing with me. That's James. You know James.
Yeah, of
that's
course.
James's brother. We got to play this game at Christmas. Dan.
Oh, Bruce said his dog needs to be fed.
All right.
Oh,
if you're
bye,
super,
We will
Bye,
miss you,
Bruce.
Bruce.
if you're super operative,
Oh yeah.
show me what you got.
No problem.
This was a poor choice,
Well, I
science
don't know why.
officer.
I always do that. I always start shuffling them. I don't know why.
It was a poor choice, science
There we go.
officer. He
Wait,
now just
no. I'm gonna get it the right way around. Hold on. Okay.
Oh.
Sweet. That's going there. That's going there. Almost made the mistake of putting the 3 in the deck. Definitely fixed that
That's
problem.
such-
Mhm.
Oh.
Now we're okay.
Yeah. Woo!
Ooh.
What a
I
relief.
believe that's called a double cross.
Well, if you're so good, show us how you do it.
The science officer is just delightful. It's too much fun to play. This is the discard,
don't
right?
don't get it backwards like I did.
All right.
Wait,
Oh,
get it
shit.
backwards like I did because you're the bad guy and you're putting a 3. So put a 0.
I very clearly put a
Minus
0 in.
Uh-huh.
There's definitely
What
a
do you got in your
0.
hand?
A 0.
What are you
on that.
holding that's so good for the captain?
I mean, right now I did pick up a 2, so now I have 2 2s and a 1.
Reveal your hand to the captain.
All right.
All right, he's not lying.
One.
That was a little
I have-
anticlimactic.
I have no need to lie. I am the operative AI.
Okay, what is this
I'm
again?
here to
I can
triage the
keep-
situation.
Someone from. I can keep myself from playing to let someone else play too.
Mm-hmm.
Which,
Oh,
Oh, and we got another.
Extra powers.
no, science officer.
So what's your
you
new
are
power?
shady.
once per game, shuffle your hand into the casualty
I think you're very
deck
funny.
and draw a new hand with 3 cards. So I can shuffle my hand into the casualty deck
Okay.
and draw a new hand with 3
Mhm,
cards.
mhm. Well, I know you have 2 2s and a 1.
That is
Right.
true.
So he can play as 1,
Mhm,
and then
Make them shuffle.
mhm. Okay. All right. What cards do you have?
It's not good. It's got 2 2s and a 3.
Okay.
It's really, I played my 1 and then I drew a 2.
And Pat, what do you have?
I got 2 2s and a 1, Captain.
You can just
Is
declare me
that
as
true?
operative.
I want to find out. And so we're going to trade hands.
Okay. Now he claimed he had 2 2s and a 3.
Why are
He was
these
not
AI?
lying. He was not lying.
Why are
He's
these?
not lying.
Why
Was
are these
Pat lying?
AI?
He's got 2 2s and a 1.
Mhm, mhm.
Why are these?
Tell the truth.
Of course, they're gonna
Tell
cover
the
for each other. They're 2 rampant AI.
That doesn't make any sense.
I
Everything
don't-
is why
I don't
everyone's
follow
addressed
that
everyone
logic
else.
at all.
Also, he took directives
can-
of his own volition
Listen,
instead of listening to you,
can
Captain.
definitely trust and work closely with the people that wrote this game. I'm sure that will be fine for you,
Yeah, it'll
and
be
you
great.
won't get played at all.
We don't understand how this game works in the slightest.
All right. What's your?
My
Power?
ability, I
Yeah.
just used it.
We
so,
traded hands.
Right, okay.
Icarus can trade hands, yeah.
Okay.
I'm
let's-
gonna use my ability.
Okay.
I'm gonna not.
These
play,
sound like
and
rampant
you're gonna
AI
play
things.
too.
They're
You're
all
gonna make me
good.
play 2?
Yeah.
That's
That's
so
bad.
rampant.
Wait, he is.
That's
the
so
one who
evil.
says
That's
he
very
has
bad
two
because he's
twos
got
and a
2.
3. Oh, are you going full force?
Yeah.
Oh,
Consecutive.
We're giving it a shot. We're gonna try evil.
Captain, don't trust these fools. I have been straight with you the whole time.
Captain, they have orchestrated a system by which I have to kill as many crew members as possible.
I will
Oh,
play
yeah.
my 1 next turn, the one that I picked up just from trading hands with him.
Mhm.
Captain, they're framing me for murder.
Let's do a status report.
Great.
It's not great. It's not super good.
You got? Did you put a card down?
No, I don't. I've had him put.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, reveal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got
6.
1.
Okay. So that's 6. So that is 11. I'm gonna make you
Absolutely.
get rid of
One of the
one of the
twos.
twos. Let's see what. And let's see
Now,
how we do.
You should
Can the
save
captain make
that.
an AI use a power?
No.
Okay.
But
They can
I'm-
ask.
They can ask.
He chooses whether or not to listen
Okay.
to the
And
captain.
there you
We're
go.
back up to 10.
It's not a great idea to not listen to your captain.
Okay.
Captain's in charge.
Always.
Action stations. Choose an AI. They draw 1 casualty card and permanently increase their hand size to 4. Reveal the top 2 cards of the casualty deck. Discard 1 and add the other to the casualty count. Give the scientist 3 suspicion points.
I only have 2s.
I'm still holding 2 2s and a 3.
I have a -1, so I am good to go on this next round.
Does not need the extra card. Needs the extra card to be unframed for murder.
You can trust me with the new card.
can
I've
just-
only
We
played
can
once.
take care of this right
Okay.
now by declaring me operative and save all of our crew members.
You helped him frame me for murder.
Yes, because you're both rampant AI.
You, the 3 of them worked together to create a
Hey, I didn't
situation
know
by
such
which
thing.
I had to kill as many crew members as possible.
No, you guys were rampantly
I don't
using
like
your
the
powers
way that you
without.
are
I made it very
maniacally.
clear.
Yeah, you're arching this pretty hard.
My back hurts. I'm going on the floor. Okay.
I'm leaving. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Well, bye. I don't know why I'm on the floor when I'm the captain, but we'll deal with that later.
Because
Okay.
these AIs have taken over your seat.
Yeah, y'all suck.
These AIs. You're an AI.
Not like you. I'm a good one.
An AI that thinks it's not an AI is definitely a sign of rampancy.
Yeah, it's bad.
Sci-fi 101 right there. Like, I am a real person.
What do you think, science officer?
It's up to you, Captain.
You're just fucking useless.
You've been less than helpful.
He's made a lot of decisions.
He's done a lot of things.
He's made
I've taken a
choices,
lot of actions.
Mhm.
earned suspicion points,
So,
played cards.
so here's the thing: we're at 10
Mhm.
dead crew members, which, granted, is kind of a lot, but it's not quite half the crew.
Uh-huh.
I think we've pretty safely identified at least one rampant AI in was it DDO3 appears to be rampant.
Very clearly rampant.
Yes. We've established this. Move on.
Okay.
So, it seems like we could survive one more round just to be sure. If we pick the wrong one here, we die, which would be bad.
Okay.
You should pick me.
Do not pick him.
Give me the extra card. I need it. I got 2 2s and a 3.
Good. Or you just declare me operative.
Okay. Pat, draw another card.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Captain.
Just give it
I have a 1 now, Captain. Things are much better.
Okay.
That seems
Let's
like a
see.
falsehood.
Let's do a staff support.
The odds are in favor.
I only have 2s. This is gonna go
Alright.
poorly.
Reveal.
1.
Skate pod.
Okay. So these cancel out. So
Yep.
we're at
Yeah, 4.
4.
We've minimized damage.
Drat.
Okay, we're at 14. I hate you.
Sure.
Okay, investigate. Choose an AI, look at their hand, give the science +2 suspicion points. All AI must reveal any +3 or negative escape pods.
I think you should check his hand because I don't think it's true that he has all 2s.
Okay. Do
Well-
it, please.
Hold on.
Pat now
He has
increases.
drawn a card since he said he had all 2s.
Mhm.
So even if he doesn't have all 2s now, it doesn't give us any information about whether or not
What
he
do you
was
mean I
lying
just
before.
played a 2? So
Yeah,
if I
Pat,
played a
you're
2 and I had all
supposed to
2s
have
and then
a
I
bunch of
draw
points.
another 2.
I have 2
Right,
2s,
but here's the
1
thing.
3, and 1
It
1.
doesn't
So you
tell
can-
us
so you
for
can-
sure.
So you can. I think you should do the reveal 3s or -1s.
So if it's possible, now we're very close. What are we at right now?
What, step or casualty? Casualty's 14, we're at step 6.
Yeah, so at 14 casualties, it is possible to get wiped out in the next round.
Mhm.
So
And I only have 2s, so I can do no less than 2.
Same here. You should declare.
1, 2,
You
3,
should
4,
mitigate it.
5.
I should very clearly
And
just
whatever this
declare
number
me
is,
as the
assume a
operative.
three. So presume 8.
I can shuffle my hand into
Why
the
is that?
casualty deck and draw a new hand of 3 cards. Hopefully, I will get
hopefully get
another
another
1 or escape pod.
Get another 1 or escape pod. If you've got all 2s,
I have all 2s.
but that still runs the risk.
I have 2 2s and a
Uh,
1.
And
I will
there's,
play 2s.
and there's
That's it.
0s of the drone for that I put in there earlier as well.
The 0 that I put in the deck earlier, not you. You put a 3 in, I'm
You
sure.
very clearly put a 3 in.
If you put a 0 in, we both put 0 in. So then actually there's a pretty good chance.
So
Yeah, you know
Captain,
what?
Captain,
Shuffle your cards. Who
if
gives
you
a shit?
hold on,
Okay.
let me say this, Captain. If you trust this AI enough to put the fate of the ship through another status report by using his power, then you should trust him enough to declare him as operative and save us all a lot of trouble.
Yeah, let's drag it out.
He just wants to declare so that he can take me into
So
the laboratory.
you shuffle the
Shuffle.
hand first.
Yes.
Okay.
And then draw 3.
I can't use this more than once.
They're
Once
all-
per game.
Yeah.
Who has everyone used their
Yeah, I
abilities?
used mine.
Yeah, all the powers are gone.
Okay.
I have gotten a 1 and an escape pod and a 2. So our likelihood to survive is high if we go through
Okay.
another round.
Hmm.
Or you could just end this and declare me as operative.
So I'm gonna do all AI must reveal any +3 casualty or -1 escape pods. Reveal them cards.
No, I know what you're gonna say. I know what you're gonna say. And this looks suspicious. It does. Because it's suspicious. I mean, it's a suspicious thing, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes you need to frame people for murder because they would just murder anyway.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got no excuses here.
Captain, even if we survive the next status report, think of those crewmen standing.
I mean, really.
Really think
The
about
ship,
it.
the
This
ship,
guy wants to let people die and go into another round. He's
the
fine
the
with
ship
it.
I'm
could
not saying
leave
that.
home
You're
with
twisting
only
my
2 or
words.
3
Fake
crewmen.
news.
You need to,
But I
you
know,
need to go into
I
AI
know
you can
Ramirez has a
trust.
little baby at home waiting for him.
And I care about babies. This AI cares about
What did
babies.
Chippy and Dan Lynch bring
I'm
to
sure
the
we
table?
can say everyone at this table
Hey, Dan,
cares
it's
about
you.
babies. This is
Sorry
a
about that.
pro-baby table.
I
Yeah, they all
don't think
names.
they
Aw.
care about babies, and he certainly doesn't care about babies.
I hate babies. Just today I was talking about how babies are ugly.
See, I'm the only one in the pro baby
Oh,
category.
I believe that's true.
It's the only AI in the
Pro
baby.
baby.
Were you with your family today?
Yeah.
Cool.
Good. Yeah, sweet.
Just
So
visiting
you
relatives.
look
Your
at
babies
your
are
little
fucking
cousin.
idiots.
Oh, that's an ugly baby. Okay.
No, my cousin's really cute. Anyway.
You have to practice
On the
that in the
record.
mirror, right?
Okay.
What's your plan,
Are you
Captain?
gonna let more crews suffer, or just
I think
Declare
it's a
me
bad,
operative.
I think it's a bad idea. I think you should declare
Why would you
someone
ever-
operative, even if it's him. Declare someone operative.
he's trying to trick you into declaring him because he's being all sweet and innocent?
So are you operative R?
Oh.
I am the
So
operative
why
AI.
wouldn't you want me to choose you?
I trust your judgment.
That's garbage.
If I'm operative, I absolutely should. The captain's correct. I'm
I-
working with the captain to preserve life.
I've been nothing
Anyone
but
who's
honest.
working against
And you can
captain-
just
So
look
have
at what
I.
I've played.
I have been completely honest the whole game.
Me too.
If Rolo were rampant,
Mhm.
it's I think the third status report was too late in the game to play an escape pod because there's not enough numbers on cards left for him to win with that escape pod play.
Right.
If he's rampant,
Mhm.
I think you can safely declare.
Hmm. Oh, where's Bruce when I need him?
I think he was feeding
Feeding
his
his
dog.
dog.
Oh, that's important. That's
Yeah,
way more
that
important
was-
than this. Okay.
Anti-baby, pro-dog.
Get
Or
ready.
Pro dog.
Get ready to say bye to all those babies. I'm gonna declare you.
Okay.
Okay, so pause.
I'm going to declare you as rampant.
All right. So,
What?
so go ahead and both reveal your function cards.
Hey!
Hey!
Another
Not
win.
there.
Man,
You
No,
suck.
no love for the good guys. No love for the
No,
Rampant
okay.
AI today.
Yeah, that didn't work.
No.
That
You
went
look
way
too
better
rampant.
than I thought.
Sweet. All right. I think that's probably it. Yeah.
We did
We
it.
get through that.
Yay.
Yay.
Thanks for watching. Check out below. We got more videos and stuff. Kickstarter's up for another 20 days. We're gonna try and do at least one more stream. Thank you for the word. Before this is all over, we're past 50%. We were over 300 backers when this all started, so it's going well. Looks like we're gonna make it. But
Tell your friends.
tell your friends because we need a little bit more love and
Tell
support
your
before we get
family.
all the way.
Baby.
And if we get funded, then we can start
Tell your
doing
ugly
things like
baby.
stretch goals and what we're gonna add to the game. But we need to be able to make the game first. So, cool. Now I'm gonna fight over and hit this off button. Oh, and check out Someone Has Died and what's your podcast name?
Movie pass holes.
Movie
Someone Has
Festival.
Died.
There's one episode only.